I am protein. Slice me, dice me, dissect me, name me, divide me, own me, rule me, control me, enslave me. I am protein. I am pilot. I am the pilot of the protein. There I am, looking at myself, observing my own show. That's me, but it's also us. We observe our own show. We observe each other's behavior. We observe each other's protein characters. We see you. It's crazy, isn't it? To me, it's crazy how easy it is to understand this difference between protein and energy. It's so simple to just make that step. But it's the hardest step that anyone can make because there are 2 steps required. You have to take the position intellectually and question your own opinions about consciousness and God. Question them really deeply. Why do you hold the opinion that God doesn't exist and that consciousness is emergent from complexity, which is science is lying? Those 2. There is absolutely no evidence to suggest that those 2 are correct. They may well be, but there's no evidence to say so. So the only position to take as an intellectual, critical thinking human being with heart and intellect and experience and wisdom is to say, well, if evidence comes along that says that God does exist and that consciousness exists and it's not emergent, it exists as a fundamental force in the universe, and there's evidence to suggest that that's true, then the smart position would be to take, well, that is true then. Unless they can prove otherwise on the other side, that what's happened is that the pendulum has swung and no one's noticed. That there is, everywhere you look, there is evidence that God exists and that consciousness is a fundamental force of the universe. And that as such, we, as the apex species, are the apex manifestation of that consciousness. And therefore our behaviour and the way that we treat ourselves and treat each other is fundamental also to the functioning of nature itself. If we just choose, yes, I'm saying it, the gaslighter, just fucking choose to take the position that this might be true and that might not, and just review the evidence to your own intellect and ability. And if you need to ask questions or you need some education or you need to catch up to speed on the physics, then just ask the questions. All the information you need is out there on YouTube. There are some fabulous videos. PBS videos, I recommend them thoroughly. Just start there and just dig in and ask some questions and see what you get. If that's where you need to go. Or you just go, okay, wow, that's fantastic. Like we do now. Einstein says relativity, E equals mc squared. Wow. That man's blown me away with his intellect. He obviously knows what he's talking about. I trust him. You could do the same. So the moment that lies ahead for us is this. We are going to be the hero in our story by making ourselves the hero in our own individual one, and then recognizing our part in the big picture. We are going to become the hero and we are going to save the planet in the nick of time and understand who we are. And all you have to do is that. Yes, all you have to do. It is that simple. It is that easy. That in that moment, you can always choose how you feel about an experience. And if you choose to feel positive about the experience, no matter how awful the experience may be, the lesson of your life is this: experiences always end. Always. They'll either end with your death or they'll stop. Okay? So, accept that's the condition and just embrace the experience as best you can and extract the maximum amount of positivity from that experience. Lesson of lockdown. If you didn't learn how to gain that confidence in yourself over lockdown, then you're in trouble because you've got to now do it fast. But there's people there to help you. I want to help you. The world wants to help you. I just want everyone to come to the new planet, the new earth that we're going to build. It's going to be a place of wonder and glory, and it's yours. Choose it. So, we are going to be the hero. Don't you want that? Can't you feel how wonderful that world would be? In a world in which we were the hero, in which our behaviour controls the speed of gravity. By behaving well and impeccably with honour and morality, we change the gravity of the planet around us and we take control and the future begins. Welcome to New Earth. Remember, love rules, do the work, choose. That's you, that is.